Good evening. I'm Dr.S.Selvakumar from Agricultural Biotechnology, Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research. Dear students, welcome to my class. Today we are going to see U18HSBT601 Bio-Entrepreneurship Development. Today the topic is Fundamentals of Bio-Entrepreneurship. Let's start the class. Right. Today, we are going to discuss about what is entrepreneurship and what is bio-entrepreneurship. First, let us see the definition of bio-entrepreneurship. That is BD. We can say B for bio-entrepreneurship, D for F. What is the definition of bio-entrepreneurship? So the bio-entrepreneurship is the integration of two different disciplines, that is science, that is bio, and entrepreneurship. So combinedly or collectively, they call it as bio-entrepreneurship. It is the smoothest sailing of innovation from academia to industry. Unlike other business, the biotech entrepreneurship is completely academia powered. It can also be defined as the use of biological entities or any idea from biotechnology or related to science to acquire the profit and establish a business is called bio-entrepreneurship development. I'll give you a little introduction about BD. So it can also be defined as the use of biological entities or any idea related to science to acquire the profit and establish a business. So the bio-entrepreneurship is the sum of all activities necessary to build an enterprise that creates or build and commercializes the biotech products. What are the biotech products? Anyway, in agricultural based product, industrial product, vaccines, hormones, therapeutic proteins, anything else. So the several names are referred to it, such as Bio-E or science entrepreneurship. Sometimes bioscience enterprises, life science entrepreneurship, or entrepreneurship of biotechnology, or the biological enterprises. These are the commonly used name related to the bio-entrepreneurship. What is the importance of the bio-entrepreneurship, or why the bio-entrepreneurship is needed? The biotech field leads to the real outcomes that allow the production of advanced technologies and products, and also help to preserve the environment from that encounter diseases. The new biomedical devices eliminate the hunger. Biofabrics and biofuel production and more we can. So basically, a bio researcher or biotechnological research usually starts a business based on biotech. That is why the bio entrepreneur has a lot of data and more knowledge about its product, makes it easier to identify and solve the problems. A scientist develops an idea and invent something and then share it with the world. A for profit in return. So in this connection, not only the world and society getting benefit from that invention, but also the inventor itself gets a reward for his or her work. It encompasses the realization of ideas and concepts that arise from biology and other scientific fields, and also the further implementing them into the prospective business plans and startups. That was the reason behind the creation of bio-entrepreneurship. Now, we are going to discuss about the basic differences between entrepreneurship and bio-entrepreneurship. First, what is entrepreneurship? Basic, normal. I'll give you some salient features of the entrepreneurship. Let's write one by one. The process of launching a new business based on a great idea. Second, no such prior regulations or restrictions. For the normal startups, it takes less time for the development of products. For example, IT-based startups, online-based startups. In the normal startups, you do not much need to worry about the ethical ethics. Very important. you do not much need to worry about the ethical. A normal startup can start from the minimal capital, minimum amount of money. It's not that much risk. It's easy to start the normal business. Whereas in the bio entrepreneurship, starting a business based on the idea or the invention from the various fields of science like biotechnology, etc. There are strict regulations. As the biotech industry is the highest strictly regulated sector in the business. However, the biotech-based startup take more time for the development of products. For example, making of vaccines or making of new drugs, antigens, antibodies, enzymes, therapeutic proteins, etc. Nevertheless, if you are concerned with biological based products, then you need to get various approvals from the concerned ethical committees, such as the FDA in the US, Food and Drug Administration US. So the bio entrepreneurship needed very huge investment, especially crores of money or millions of dollars to turn your idea into reality. The reality is your products. Also, the hurdle for bio entrepreneurs, the high risk that is underlying the scientific uncertainty. Very, very important. Scientific uncertainty. Suppose if you are discovering a particular drug against a particular disease, so your drug may be effective, but it has more side effect, then it should be considered as the failure product. So the bio entrepreneurs with a high risk, that is the scientific uncertainty. Now, let us discuss about how to start the bio entrepreneurship. Many students ask. There are a lot of young minds, talented students, always asking the questions of how to start a business startup in biotech. Let us see how to start. Nowadays, starting bio entrepreneurship is not that much difficult. Recently, last 10 to 15 years, not that much difficult. There are 3 to 4 main steps. We'll see on. First is someone who has studied science and wanted to do biological based startups or business. All they need is to be enrolled in some entrepreneurship course, from that to learn the different skills, including marketing, raising the investments, build a skill-based team, and more. The first. Next, I'm coming to the second step. You need to have a unique science-related idea. It should be problem-based and a solution for some scientific problem. The second. Third, you need to be careful in choosing an issue which is quite prevalent in the society, and for that needed a solution, just like the principle of supply and demand in business. The same is the case for bioentrepreneurship. The idea could be about something that is highly needed by the society. The bioentrepreneurship leads to bioeconomy. Yes. The world's second largest economy that remodels the potential of biotechnology to endorse the economic growth by transforming health, energy, agriculture, and environmental sectors or more. In 2018, the United States Department of Agriculture, that is USDA, published a report that the global calculated worth of bioeconomy, together with the industrial biotechnology, the renewable chemicals, polymers, biofuels, enzymes, vaccines, and biomaterial is nearly $366 billion. Exactly $355.28 billion worth. So bioentrepreneurship lead to bioeconomy. Now I'll give you few examples of the famous bioentrepreneurship based companies around the world. Top 10 companies around the field is basically very new, but still there are some biotech ventures. Number one, Materialize X, the company, the biotech company, focus on making new chemicals and compounds by combining chemistry and data science. They are also trying to improve the current industrial process. Basically, they are concentrating products, molecules, isolated compounds, purified compounds, etc. So again, I'm coming to the antivirus. Company name is Antivirus. This company focus on making a new antibodies by in silico method and utilizing various computing software and process. So in silico model systems. Next, Cambrian Genomics. This company focus on laser printing of DNA model. Why? The genome compiler provides a software platform for the manipulation of genomes and genetic engineering. The another startup called benching, which helps to analyze quickly and edit the DNA sequences through this. The other leading biotech companies around the world includes BIHER company, Amgen International Corporation, Genentech International Corporation, X-Bio, Novozymes North America International Corporation, Neurotech International Corporation, Zyros Pharmaceuticals, Ambris International Corporation, Lonza Biologicals International Corporation, Abbott Diagnostics Division, Canon US Life Sciences International Corporation, Santa Cruz Biotechnology International Corporation. These are the topmost companies which are involved in the bioenterprise. Next, I'm coming to the future of bioentrepreneurship. So, we are moving forward in every field of science. Soon a time will come. There will be more demand for highly effective and better medical care. And also the production of better crops and other life-related problems will become such huge challenges. Biotechnology and synthetic biology based startups will be needed to come forward and tackle these changes. Till then, let us see how things move forward and how things get unfolded. Next, I'm coming to some uses of human uses of technology. In the case of human insulins, erythropoietins, interferons, anti-thrombotic agents, vaccines, hormones, and some nutritional supplements. Next, herbicide tolerant crop plants. The crop plants resistant to insect attack. The resistance to pathogenic fungi, pathogenic bacteria or pathogenic virus, and salt tolerant species. Next, I'm coming to the very important part of this percentage. Indian biotechnological sectors. Indian biotechnological. The biotechnology industry in India to reach 11.6 billion by 2017. Global industry, $11.6 billion by 2017. The opportunities for investors in biotech industry are manifold. In 2010 to 11, the Indian biotech industry registered 21.5% growth and touching $4 billion mark and closing rupees 18,399.34 crores, nearly 19,000. The biopharma segment continues to dominate the biotech industry with 61.77 shares in the overall revenue. It is 62% in the overall. In the Asian specific market or Asia Pacific market, India occupies nearly 30% market, 28.66 approximately as of 2017. So in the Asia Pacific market, India nearly occupies 30% market share. And India is in 12th rank, the world in biotechnology, and third largest in Asia Pacific after Japan and Korea. So world's number one, Japan. Asia's number two, Korea. So Japan and Korea, India is the third. This sector employs approximately 20,000 scientists and over 352 companies drive it towards the further growth. Karnataka is the biotech capital of India. There are different divisions of biotechnological sectors. Number one, the Indian biotechnology sector can be divided into the segments of biopharmaceuticals, bioservices, bioagriculture, bioindustrial, and bioinformatics. Nearly 40% of biotech companies operates in the biopharma sector, followed by bioservices, that is 21%. Next, the bioagricultural 19%, bioinformatics 14%. And lastly, the bioindustrial sector 5%. What is biopharmaceuticals? This constitutes the largest segment of Indian biotech industry, both in terms of domestic and export revenues. About 70% of the domestic biotech industry comprises of the biopharma sectors. Of the total 325 biotechnology companies in India, and more than 40% are in the biopharma sector. They produce vaccines, therapeutics, and diagnostics fall into this category. Next, I'm coming to the bioservices. The bioservices market is the second largest sector of the Indian biotechnological industry. And the market growth can be attributed to the fact that India has become a popular destination for the clinical trial, contract research, and manufacturing activities. What is clinical trial? Drug testing activities. Coming to the agricultural biotechnology. This segment can be segmented into hybrid seeds and transgenic crops, biofertilizers, and biopesticides. The genetically modified cottons, that is commonly called BT cotton, constitute approximately 77% of the revenue of this sector, whereas the biopesticides and fertilizers together account only for 23% of the revenue by the agricultural technology. Next, I'm coming to the bioinformatics, that is bio. This sector deals with the creation and maintenance of the extensive electronic databases on the various biological systems and is probably the smallest part of the current domestic biotechnological industry. However, India is known for its strong IT base. India is known for its strong IT base, and it is due to this that India is very sure to become a leading destination for the work in the bioinformatics arena. Next, so the bio industry. This industry predominantly consists of enzyme manufacture and marketing companies. These enzymes are used in industries such as detergents, textiles, food and leather industries, paper industries, pharmaceutical sector. This generates 6% of the revenues of biotechnology industry. Next, I'm coming to the top 20 Indian biotech-based companies. Number 1, Serum Institute of India. Very famous, very familiar nowadays. The producer of coronavirus. Serum Institute of. Number 2, Biopa, the world leader of insulin. The world leader of insulin. Panacea Bio. Rasi Seeds. Nuzividu Seeds. Nova Nordisk India. Venkateshwara HL. Indian Immunologicals. Maggie Ho Monsanto Biotechnologies. Fertilizers. World. Next, Glasgow Smithkline. Next, I'm coming to Aventis Pharma. Next, Shanta Biotechnics. Eli Lilly and Company, Maggie Hose, Bharat Serums and Vaccines, Nova Science South Asia. Next, Invert India. Invert India. Bharat Biotech International, nowadays very famous and very familiar for corona vaccine. Ankur Seeds, and finally, advanced enzyme technologies. These are the topmost companies in. Thank you.